That was so profound. I mean, it was just such a journey. And I felt like, I don't even know how to describe it. It was just so many thoughts in my head. I just kept like letting them go and letting them go and letting them go. And then, then there was, well, you didn't do this right. And I was like, let it go. Just let it go. Because like I didn't have my headphones all charged, but but I put them in halfway through. And then I was hearing my beliefs. And then I got mad and I was like, that belief is supposed to be gone. And I was like, oh, it's coming up to release. And so I just let it go. Like the one that was, I hate money. And I was like, oh, yeah, I know what that is. And this is a great way to let it go.
It's amazing. I'm so glad you told me about the fingers and the tightening, and that happened. I did have to slow myself down a little just because it was so intense, but it was really okay. I don't even know where I went at one point. It was an amazing experience. I'm already excited for the next journey, but yeah, that was really wonderful.
When I booked the journey was to do the abundance journey first. But me doing everything at one time, I'm a mother of 5, a wife, homeschool, work from home, all of this stuff going on, it was actually the rest and reset one that I chose. And I didn't know it until I got in the class. But that just lets me know that the universe is working in my favor, because the universe knew exactly what I needed and pointed me in the right direction, led me into the right direction. But when I was doing that journey, it was literally like pressing the reset button, like clearing out all the things that did not serve me from the beginning and kind of making space for new things that is going to serve me. And I appreciate that, especially with this full moon energy, okay?
Hey everyone, Javi here. Hey, I want to make this quick video for my dear friend Jessica Brace. As some of you know, I've been putting a lot of information out there about the Dave Alvin Firewalk Academy. It just happened last week. And I invited Jess to come up and bring her breathwork, because I thought it would be a really great integration into what we're doing. And so she did. And she drove all the way up here from Florida to support me. And we did her breathwork on day 2. And everybody had such a profound experience. And again, this is conscious breathing and breath work. You're literally breathing really intensely for about 45 minutes. And it just fills your brain and your body with oxygen. And when you add essential oils and you add sound therapy with it, with bowls and chimes, you guys, it is absolutely magical. In fact, it was so magical that the consensus from the team was, let's do it again. So we set it up, I moved the syntax around, and we ended up doing it on Saturday, which was their graduation. We did it in the morning, just before Joseph McClendon came in and spoke to the group. And if you guys know me, you know that a couple of months before I was born, my biological father, who had hurt his head somehow, they put a plate in his head to save his life, complained to my mom all the time how much pain he was in. And yeah, 2 months before I was born, he turned to mom and said, I'm going to the grocery store. And we never saw him again or heard from him again. So growing up, I dealt with that, right? And I think I did a pretty good job, because number one, I chose gratitude. And I chose to love him and honor him and respect him. And without him, of course, I'm not sitting here. And so The second breathwork that we did on Saturday was ancestral breathwork. And of course, when I heard that, I thought, oh boy, what does that mean? What's that, what's going to show up now? Well, she started over here on my mother's side and invited all the ancestral side of things, which was really powerful. In fact, my mother that raised me was there, and she was pointing at my biological mother, her sister. You guys, it was so powerful. And then it was your father's side of the process. And there he was. It was my dad standing there, just as big as life as you could imagine. He had dark hair, dark eyes, and the interesting part, he looked just like Dave Jr. And he said some things to me. Number one, he said he was sorry, but he just had to go. It was his part of his journey that he was on. And he also said how absolutely how proud he was of me and everything that I've done and I'm doing. And then he pointed at a situation, something in my life right now that I want to keep very private at this point. And it was absolutely magic. So what's my point of all this? Well, I'd love for you to share in this breathwork experience. So I've reached out to Jess. She's going to put a package together. It's really incredible. You do it from home. You can do it privately. And if you've got some challenges you're going through and you want to meet them, face them, get rid of them, whatever, this is a phenomenal way to do it. It's a very inexpensive way to do it. And you can do it with somebody like Jessica Brace, who's super, super dialed in with the process. So with that, the links and everything will be below. I hope you'll go for it. And with that, I'm out.